Welcome to No, I'm Not a Human. This is a horror game released on Steam. I think it's only the demo, and it's about visitors coming from underneath the earth trying to get into your home. So who can you trust? Who can't you trust? Let's find out. I actually have no idea. I went into the game just to see if it works. But further than that, I have no idea what's happening. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Fine. I mean, looking at the circumstances, it's quite a creepy area, so. Hey, I came over for a reason. I'm a little worried about you. Something bad's coming. My cousin called me. The news over there is saying that something weird is going on with the sun, and that there are people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for some reason. Creepy. I hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from the underground. God knows why they call them that. I guess because they're trying to visit all the visitors to Earth, or because they're trying to get into people's houses. My cousin said that staying home alone is dangerous. I don't know how staying alone is more dangerous. I mean, you have more control who you let into your house, so I think it's fun. But we'll find out. So I came over so you don't get killed. How's your wife and daughter? Can I can look after myself, okay? Alright, let's continue this conversation in the morning. I'll wait for you in the kitchen. See you in the morning. That is quite concerning, that he's just gonna wait for me inside my kitchen. A few drunkards lay sprawled out in the street. Though they're lying on the cold ground, they appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Yeah, this is not a good area. Seems quite rural. Not a lot of agriculture. Well, a lot of agriculture. Closet. Better not go in there right now. Check it during the day. I don't know why you're scared of your closet. What's in the closet that I'm not supposed to see? Anywho. A skinny dog is standing in the footpath that goes through the field. It looks around mournfully, trying to find some food. A demon dog looking for some food. That's quite ominous, if you ask me. The neighbor's house stands on the hayfield. I'm assuming that's my neighbor that came to visit. There's no light in the windows. It looks like his family is fast asleep. Well, we'll see him in my kitchen in the morning. Bedroom, and then living room. Better not go in there right now. Check it during the day. Okay. Well, let's go sleep, I guess. Look at him eyes. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst was larger than scientists have predicted. The temperature outside has reached critical levels. The government has declared a state of emergency. We're asking all people to refrain from going outside during the day. Okay. I don't want to sleep right now. I'm full of energy. So much just woke up. Now I can enter my other rooms. What is there? There's absolutely nothing. Hey, it's dumb man. Okay. I don't know how I got into my house. It's quite alarming. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to let other people in. Why should I let strangers into my house? Let people in? I know you keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why. We can't be alone. But you mentioned that when anyone asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. People aren't sure for me. What's the use of extra people? They might bring something or tell you something interesting. And don't forget to test them for signs. They're a visitor. Signs for their visitor. You don't want to have much energy during the day with this heat. So you must have to choose who you want to test carefully. The tests are really strenuous. You have to take a real good look. But you don't have to worry about the conversation part. That won't take any energy, so talk as much as you like. Okay, so I can talk to them, but I can only view a certain amount of things. And you should look at the windows. The TVs are a good resource, but it doesn't tell you what's going on around you. Then what? I'm afraid that's all I can do. Try to survive and hope that this night may end soon. I think the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stay with my family. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at the brewery. Best thing today. Bring it in, drink it, and go to sleep. It makes you really sleepy. So if you don't want to talk to anyone else, drink a beer and relax. Okay, sounds good. So assuming I have to then just drink beer throughout the day. Baba Kearney, a family business run by two brothers who lives near a dam. The beer has a fresh, natural character, invoking summer walks in the woods. Delicious. Okay, let's see what's going on outside. Okay. Figures. Don't look outside, I'll lose my eyes. Let's check the bathroom, and I think we then drink a beer and go to sleep. Okay, let's do it. Check the office first. We haven't checked the office, and then we talk to man, drink and go to sleep. Let's do it. I really like that animation. That beer made me so tired. Imagine drinking one beer, passes out. Makes sense. This beer is so strong. Now I know everybody's sleeping outside on the floor. Let's test some strangers and find out what's happening. Ooh, somebody's outside. In the distance, the house of your neighbors who's currently visiting you. Lights blaze through the windows and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Okay, so it's our neighbor at the door. Apparently. I guess we'll find out. A few strangers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care, chatting about something and playing with their mind. So I'm assuming the visitors, there's not a lot of them yet. And people are, I'm assuming, don't really believe that anything's happening. So it might just be the start, so we should be fine. Maybe it is just our neighbor. Okay, it's not our neighbor. Hi, is my dad there? Can you get him for me? I was okay earlier today, but now I'm scared. There's a lot of people out walking at night. Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. Before he goes out, he likes to drink a little beer. Look at them teeth. So, at least she has teeth. I don't know really what I'm looking for. I'm assuming just some spooky signs. He leaves me lunch and dinner and juice. I tried the beer he drinks today. Blech. It's gross. Why does he drink that when juice exists? Fair. Oh, please don't tell him. Did you get here safely? Are you afraid of visitors? You know, it's like everything's been turned upside down. Now people sit at home and sleep during the day. At night they walk around and do things. I'm still scared of the dark, but it seems like there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Have a good day. I mean, if we see her dad, we might as well let him in. And if we see her again, we can test her and see if she's still... that face. Still normal, I assume. Let's go already. I'll be scared at night alone. We're gonna play some kind of game he made up for me. You have to roll the dice. And then you move using stuff like the armchair on the couch. You have to board the road. I'll show you later. Bye. That's our neighbor. Okay, who was the man? I'm a bit confused. This is a long boy. I can't see his face. I was talking, shout at the bar, but they just kicked me out. Why? Not everybody could handle my temperament. I think it was temperament or temperature. I skipped a bit too early. But I won't hurt anyone, don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes. You get it? So can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? You think I'm one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor, but asking everyone that directly is fucking nonsense. I guess things won't be any different here anyway. Why did they just kick you out of your previous shelter? Why do you think it'll be different here? This is a logic-based question, right? This question, he can lie to me. Since I won't know if this is true, but I can kind of figure out why. Yeah. What am I supposed to do now? Just burn up under the sun? No, I don't think I will. As long as I'm alive, I'll keep looking for someone to talk to. If you don't let me in, I'll get lucky somewhere else. If there's any luck left in this world, and anyone who's not an arsehole, how do I test him? He got kicked out for a reason, right? So nobody just kicks anyone out for no reason. So for that reason alone, you should leave. I understand, but I'm angry. You're just as cowardly as everyone else around here. Sleep well, good man, and fuck you. Okay. What a way to end the sentence. Sleep well, and fuck you. Just look at my window. Hello? Sorry it's so late. It was so hot today. The TV said it was better not to go out in the sun. Could you maybe find some space for me? How did you end up here? It's not that I wanted to come here. The asphalt is already melting under our feet, but it's not too bad yet. You wanna laugh? Heh. Visitors come to my house. Heh. Imagine. They chased me out of my own home. So now I want to find some way to hide from the sun. What will you do now? Trying to survive somehow. It's scary, of course, but these visitors everywhere and the sun burning with hellfire. I really like to live. Oof. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll be all over soon, please. I don't like the fact. I thought I can test these people. I'm assuming not, but I don't like how skew this woman is. Right? I mean, look at that shoulder. That's not normal. So, a normal person doesn't look like that, in my unprofessional opinion. So, you should leave. Ah, Leo. Okay, sure. Thanks for listening anyway. I should go then. Bye. Yeah, bye. So, can I just keep? Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Let's see if there's anything outside this time. Nothing. So I'm not sure if I should let people in, if there's certain things I should be looking for. But now I'm just thinking of a normal person. Like those kids, for example. They all look in proportion, right? There's not a shoulder 10 feet off the ground compared to the other one. So that's going to be my go-to strategy. And hopefully I don't die when I sleep because there's no one in the house. Let's find out. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity is not decreasing, and the crime level has increased significantly. According to the latest data, the number of murders of the last few nights have surpassed average figures. Experts suggest this related to the visitors and the growing anxiety we're seeing in our society. And now, over to just a moment. An urgent message has come into our studio regarding contact with visitors. Our witnesses describe them as creatures that can intimidate the external appearance and behavior of humans. Please avoid contact with visitors. In one case, it was possible to identify a telltale sign of these creatures: perfect white teeth. Okay? When I was able to back this up, he encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave your house during the day. Okay, so they're too perfect. So I watched a movie. It's like I can't really remember the name, but it was about skinwalkers, right? And these skinwalkers try to mimic the people, and they could only mimic the people. It's almost like a machine learning algorithm learning from more data. Well, machine learning from more data, right? The more people they see, the more they can perfectly mimic people. So a lot of times they'll be like, things would be too perfect or too skew. So I assume, as we now saw, if it's just white teeth and it's too white, it's once again, we're living in a place far away from the town. So I'm assuming there's not like a dentist doing teeth whitening here. So yeah. Telltale sign number one, I assume. Maybe the other people were fine. I mean, I couldn't see the tall guy's face, but the woman, if it's only, I just squished a cockroach. The visitors aren't the only nuisance around here. I'm not sure if it's body things or only teeth, but I assume if I die, we'll learn something every time. A beer's the best pick-me-up. Let's go sleep, and then we'll wake up, look at some people, and try to get somebody inside the house so we're not alone. Let's check outside. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. playing happily, trying to forget about the oncoming horror, if only for a moment. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to be recent. The blood still hasn't dried. Okay, well, I mean, if people warn you not to go outside, a man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There's strange folds in his skin. It's like his skin is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You feel fear and pray to God that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Okay, I'm assuming he killed the children. Amogus. Yo, you see what's going on? Fucking crazy. How are things with you? What do you want? Nothing, just curious. I don't think those teeth are perfect. That's the thing, right? I mean, they're quite light, but that could just be the light, making the teeth light. So it doesn't necessarily mean they're light, but they're not perfect. I mean, look at that one on the right. It's like 45 degrees the wrong way, so. But I got a way for you to make some easy money. With such a buzz from the sun, you can make money without hardly lifting a finger. All these chumps are scared of something when they just need to get cracking. What do you suggest? You want to survive? You're gonna make some plans while you have the opportunity. Fuck the sun. Make some moves, you feel me? Let's go. What you think? I think it's fine. The reason is, I doubt a visitor from underground will come to me with a business opportunity. His body's in proportion. His smile was skewed. He was probably just hit in the one eye. If I die, I die. I don't like his character, but I don't think he's a visitor. Let's find out. Yeah, buddy, that's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone smart. Please don't let me die. Where's this man? I assume he's in one of the rooms, locked up. Okay. Can we still have the ominous man standing there, just looking out my window? Holy moly. Hey. Can you let me in, buddy? What happened to you? I got caught in the afternoon sun. Or putting out forest fires. Why would you put out forest fires if everything is gonna burn anyway? I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Well, aren't you at the hospital? I'm assuming there is no hospital now. What are you going to do? Let's ask him. The hospital. There are no more hospitals. When the visitors came, there were no more point in hospitals. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. No one's gonna help me. Be off putting fires and dying with my friends. I don't have much time left anyway. Fair. Fair, right? If this is true, and there are forest fires, I assume, since everything is so hot, you could have still been working. I mean, this could have been they could have thought this like a temporary thing. So they still have to do their job, since they're essential services. So this could be true. He looks like a zombie, but he's burnt, right? His teeth are fine. His eyes are fine. Let's do it. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die on the damp ground. They gave us this paper at work before we went to put out the fires. They want us to go to the FEMA quarantine zones, but who will go there if everyone who does just dies? Here, I don't need it anyway. Either throw it away or use it for something else. This will come in handy by fall. Might even save a life. Oi. I guess I'm assuming he wasn't a visitor. What is this hand? No, just no. I mean, that's just all sorts of wrong. Hello. or lean on me for a moment. Is it okay that we're here? Are you both sick, or just one of you? Is your companion sick? She's my sister. She's depressed. She can't walk or bathe on her own. Sometimes even getting out of bed is a challenge. But it's okay. I'll get better someday, right, sister? She's not really in the mood to talk right now, but sometimes she finds her strength. Yeah, okay. What are you going to do next? Aren't you tired of carrying her around? What are you going to do next? I have to find somewhere my sister can feel a little more at ease. And then I'll create a new life for ourselves. What do you think? Our lives are over? I disagree. It should get easier. That's something a visitor would say, since they're only released now. I don't trust that arm. I mean, look at those nails. No, thank you. Please let us in, even if only for a day. We have something. We'll make it up to you. I don't trust them. Ouch. Well, sister, we have to try and get inside somewhere else. Come on. Let's go. Help me a little, for the love of God, when this is over. Anyone else? Is the man still standing outside? He is. So I don't know if all of them were, or if they were visitors, but I mean, I'm just looking for some strange features, and then I'll make my choice. Let's sleep and hopefully we don't die. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of visitors has not stopped. The government has organized a special service to address the emergency. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, we heard about FEMA, abbreviated as. FEMA employees can be identified by the yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Though they only began their work recently, the agency has already discovered a new sign of visitors: dirt under the fingernails. According to the specialist data, the sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from the underground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave your house. Okay. So we have some white teeth and then dirt. It's so goddamn hot. I want to test you. I don't know what that means. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's just see what it does. I want to test your cough. Sure, man. I've nothing to hide. It's all burdened up a long time ago. Hands. Yeah, look. I mean, his fingers are clean. Like 2 charred logs. Clean fingernails, though. Ironic, isn't it? Leave him alone. Yeah. I think he's fine. But his teeth. Maybe we can't tell the teeth from the visitors outside. I need to test you. What do you think? Hands. Looks good. And then we have 2 energy left, so let's just test him for his teeth. That's very white. Now, did they say white or perfect? Let's check the other guy. I can't remember. That's perfect. I think the other guy's a visitor. But I mean his teeth, right? It's only his teeth. Artist's testimony, police have learned that his victim all had one thing in common: they were all alone. Okay. So, I think we're fine. His teeth is wild, but he said his dad was a dentist, so let's see what happens. Oh, my energy is already 0. Okay. Oi, oi, oi. Hopefully we can survive another night. If I don't get stabbed in the back. I assume it's not FEMA. I mean, they said they only got employed recently, but I mean, there's a lot more. So, let's talk to them. I think it is FEMA then, since there's so many of them. You hate to think that what kind of infection could show up if the decayed bodies were left to rot out there. So they're just out around cleaning bodies, making sure everyone's okay. With the military as well. Hopefully they got rid of the other guy. He has some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down the creepy visitor. Let's talk to Fema. That's not Fema. Hi. I'm not letting you in. Just instantly off the bat. What do you want? Spacious house. I like it. I don't need anything. Yes, I know. So, you home alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside, but who knows what will happen in a few days. That man was very creepy. So it was definitely a visitor. Not are they human? Look at that smile. How lucky we are. We have witnessed the punishment of human lust with our own eyes. The earth has been cleansed, the sun is doing its work, and we are on the path to a pure new world. Behold this fucking blessing. Huh? What do you expect, human? Listen. Did you just call me a human? The sun does not burn and broil us in vain. It's cleansing us of our sins. We have made a mess of all kinds of things, and now we have angered the sun. It's giving us our due. This is a blessing. All sin will end, and we shall live as we should. So we all have to die. What's happened to you? Quite the contrary. Our sins will perish. Perhaps so we will sun. We will. Perhaps so will the sun itself, but we shall live. There'll be no more death, no theft, no greedy bastards who can sell me what I want for a fair price. Can you imagine it? Do you understand what all of this is about? He called me a human. I'm not letting him in. No human calls another human a human. You're chasing away a righteous man. Floating me in, you shall receive a generous reward from the holy sun itself. Reconsider? No. Are you pretending not to know anything about the sun or what? Well then, fuck you. I shall save someone else. Goodbye. I don't trust anybody who calls me a human, so quite unlucky. We have One Punch Man, so we meet again. I remember things were different last time, but we live. It's strange. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start a conversation with an action. Can you tell me my fortune from a book? Which page should I open to? I mean, if you're gonna read a book, you're gonna read it from the beginning. There's no point in starting in the middle or at the back. So, if you want to start your own story, you start at the beginning. The dead shall risk and speak, but none will heed their words. Gosh, that's still relevant. Though it's not a surprise now. Definitely not the kind of future I expected. What does it mean? I need to do some thinking. Do you have any thoughts on the matter? Anyway, I came here to tell you something. Certain things will occur not long from now. You need to be ready. I know it sounds strange, but you need to let the person with a cat. You need to let in the person with a cat. I know for certain that will help you. I can't say how yet. But of course, you can choose to do with this information as you like. For now, I'll think about the meaning of our divination choice. Divination choice. It's a wild word. So if we see a cat, we let the cat inside. Well, if he wasn't a visitor, right? That's the girl with her father. That's not good. Can I come in for a rest? I don't trust this whatsoever. And where are you going? Where did you come from? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. I'm very tired. If I don't get some rest, I'll just pass out under the windows. Is your companion sick? He's my husband. He's dead. I can't give him a proper burial. No point letting him go now. It makes sense, right? People under extreme pressure do very, very strange things. She looks completely normal. Her husband looks normal, right? If he's actually dead. Because of all the stress, she could be making this decision because it's rational to her. Her husband was important, so she wants to give him a proper burial. It's the only thing she has left in the world, even though he's dead, right? Based on that premise of mental health that's not there anymore, and that she looks fine, I'm gonna let them in. Let's see what happens, I guess. But I think they're fine. I'll check her first. I know the rest are fine, so. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the situation with the visitors. They've organized quarantine zones for people who are potentially dangerous. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to the data, FEMA reported the sign after observing obtained visitors. The creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. If you have a doubt about helping FEMA, you can support. Okay, so we need to support FEMA as we go along. Let's inspect the... Why haven't you gone home? I have kids at home, and I don't want them to be afraid of me. And I don't want them to remember me like this. Let them think I died in the forest already, while putting out fires. Let them remember me for my tar of collective patience and continuous work. It's honorable. Don't want to scar your kids. I have respect for that. Let's talk to this man, see what's happening. Don't come after you. Debt collectors, fuck you, me and debt collectors. Forget about them. Look, I ain't got no more debt. The son took care of that. The banks aren't exactly up to the task anymore. Maybe they'll never be. Which means I'm fucking free and I can get a new hustle. Betting a soul last century now. I've got to think of something else. The son was lucky. So what's the... Want to hustle again? I came up with a way to earn money a little while ago. I can share with you if you want. What's the plan? Basically, FEMA clearly in charge here. We need to be in good standing, you know. And if we hand people over on regular basis, they might even take us into a bunker. You feel me? Once you hand people over to FEMA, you think FEMA will save you. Shit, man, you can't feel the winds of change at all. We gotta see who's in charge of the situation and stick with them. It's a winning strategy for real, so we gotta be in good standing with FEMA, not mouth off to them, hand people over, maybe even talk about testing for signs or a hotline. They'll definitely know. I'm not one of those visitors. They're good guys, they probably know what to do. If you want to go to them, to fuck you much, get the fuck out. So, this can work. If we let in a visitor, and we can send the visitor to FEMA, right? Maybe you're right, of course I'm right. I got 6 cents for profitable hustles, bro. Trust me, you can't lose with me. If he's just gonna send over some good people to FEMA, I'll kick him out. But I mean, if we can send infected people to FEMA, it might be helpful. That's horrible. I could use some rest. I need to test you. Show me your hands. My hands are tied from carrying the one they refuse to save. Hands look good. Need to test you. Let's look at her eyes. Go ahead. That's not good. If I show any emotion, does that mean I'm a visitor? Okay, so she's probably a visitor, right? Check the teeth. Okay, yep, she's a visitor. That's perfect teeth. He liked my teeth, but I wanted to get braces though. Yeah. No. Enjoy. I made a mistake. My bad, bro. There ain't no room for perfect teeth and blood red eyes in this house. I think we go sleep. We can also check this man's eyes. I mean, Is he also a visitor? I don't know what that means. I mean, his iris is red. But it's not the entire eye. And his teeth are perfect. I'm a bit worried now. We need to check the burnt guy's eyes as well. Just to see, I don't know if the iris red thing is a problem. I'm not sure how this game is gonna end or when it ends, but we'll see. Ooh, I need to check out the windows. The windows. Your neighbor's house, which they painted white, has burned to a crisp, but now it's blacker than black. It seems like the fire went out only a short while ago. Could someone have set it on fire? What happened to the family? Is anyone alive? Worries swirl through your head as you've overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Okay. He's holding someone's decapitated head. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grin. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his impending death. Okay. So I assume they instantly kill you. Well, clearly not instantly, but the entire squad of soldiers are dead. Looks like there was a massacre here. Bodies are scattered across the whole street. You'd think if that happened, I'd wake up, right? But the bear. Good evening. I'm from Fema. We're going around the neighborhood. Are you alone? No, of course not. Our brigade split up into a few small groups to cover more ground. This conversation shouldn't take much of your time. Well, you're in protective gear, that's obvious. Are you going to help us? The first order of business is collecting data sent to leadership. They'll develop a response procedure right now. We need to stay calm. But then, I'll take one person. We'll run tests to make sure they are fine and it's safe to live in this area. We'll verify that they're human, of course. Should I just wait for something to happen? Yes, once we have all the information and provide instructions, no need to worry. We'll just take one person and try to get them back to you as soon as possible. Take care. Who did they take? I hope they took the burnt man. Okay. I'm not sure if this is a man or a woman. I'm assuming it's a woman because of the purse. Enough. Stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello, please help me. What happened? I'm exhausted. I need to sleep. I had five kids. This is the only one left. My husband disappeared. I don't know if he's dead, if he's abandoned us or what. Now I just like to lay down and sleep for a few days. Are your other kids dead? No, don't say that. It's hard to look after a whole pack of restless kids, but nothing happened to them. They're probably at my mom's. They run away there when they get bored of me, or when their father comes to ask for money again. Can you let me in so I can rest and go look for my kids? That's the weirdest story. And that kid looks like a gremlin, so I'm sorry. I'd rather take the burnt man than the woman who doesn't care about their kids. I know I just left the kid as well, but yeah. This is the other girl. Hi, they let me in. What happened? My dad. They killed my dad. Killed my dad. Who did this? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Dad was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. He sobs, and our house is on fire. This could be the girl. I mean, she is crying. I'm gonna let her in. And then, that's the only way I can repay for your kindness. And I mean, her father did tell me what to do, so... Let's sleep and then test her. Look at her eyes, look at her nails. I mean, her nails could be dirty because she was kind of in a burning building and she tried to escape, but... We'll see. Especially when the service was formed to ease emergency crisis. They're helping to address the problem caused by the visitors. For now, we can say this with confidence, that our fate is in reliable hands, and now For new information, eyewitnesses reported a new sign of visitors: hairless armpits. Okay. Hairless armpits. Let's check this man. So we know his eyes are red, right? So we just check his armpits. Armpits. See? He's fine. It was just an eye thing. I hope. She's young. She'll probably have hairless armpits. We can look at her eyes, her teeth, and her hands. I assume her hands are going to be dirty, so we can look at teeth first. Teeth are very white. But she's very young. Oh, wrong button. Let's look at her eyes. It's not red, it's green. And then lastly, we look at her hands. Clean. I think she's good as well, so let's go see if the man is still alive. Okay, that was cleaned up. I assume he's dead by now. He's gone. Maybe he's in the closet. Yeah, I think he died. To be honest, I don't trust this man with the kid though, so yeah. Okay. We don't have to drink a beer, since our energy is quite low. Let's do one more night, and then I'm gonna end it here for now. Maybe we survive. Oh, the house is burnt down. It's not good. But at least we saved the girl, so her father would be proud. Why would the visitor impale the head? Okay, and the FEMA officers are checking the murder site, so. Hello, resident. I'm in a bad mood, so I apologize in advance. So many jackasses around here. I hope you're not one of them. You're not one of those beasts, are you? Good question. You must have noticed that there are two camps of people, right? One of them fucking sadists, worse than any visitor. They do whatever they want, put a gun against your head, pull the trigger, and another one bites the dust. The other type, just beasts. You can walk all over them, and they just thank you for it, for you not killing them. And both of them piss me the hell off. What are you so wound up for? Don't take it personally. It's just after the shit with the sun and the arrival of the visitors, it feels like humanity died along with God. I'm angry. I wanted to do normal things, you know. I wrote music. No one needs that now. I'm just trying to not become part of either camp. Fair. I mean, fair. I'll take my anger on myself so no one else suffers. We'll test him tomorrow. Hey, honey, that walk here really took it out of me. How did she get here? Can I come in for a rest? Were you walking for long? Did you come straight here? Not straight here, of course. Look at that eye. Nah. Life will bring whoever it needs into your life. We don't pass by. Since I'm here, that means my feet and my eyes led me here, as it meant to be, I assume. I don't follow. It's like you haven't heard a word I've said, hon. I'm tired of walking. I could at least catch my breath. I don't trust this woman. I don't like that woman. Look at that eye. Nope. But they still do turn to me reluctantly, even if they said I'll never do. Well, I don't hold grudges. I'll help anyone. Even you will need help. And where will you turn? Okay. Let's test the other man. And then we end the episode. Yeah. I'm just scared, like, it's quite a big... Oh no. No, I'm not human. Fall 2025. Oh, that was the demo. Okay. I think that was the demo. Oh, that's sad. I kind of wanted to see what happens if you let in a visitor. If everybody wants to see, or if anybody wants to see actually what happens, I'll do like a quick death run for the game. But if not, it's quite nice so far. I mean, I probably made a lot of mistakes. I used my own method of trying to figure out who's who or who's what. So check out the game on Steam. Try it yourself. As you see, it's not that. It's scary, but it's quite interesting. You kind of look for traits and listen to stories to see if you can smell something a bit fishy. But yeah, that's that for that. That's that for this game. I'll see you for the next one.